Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Did a live stream and did the community video. Someone commented on King's Ace and says, "Oh, you too, Bonkai, you're not perfect, you did this and that." And I'm like, alright, yeah. Moving on. I've said what I needed to say. We're moving on from it. Great twist. Also, I was liking that guy, Cheddar Summers, Slammer. He had a good point. He agrees with me, but it's not that easy. And I agree, yeah, it's not that easy to act your own age. Give or take. But anyway, this got some late reviews to do. 7 Deadly Sins and Maggie. But we'll do 7 Deadly Sins now, and I'll take care of Maggie after, whatever. Now this chapter, which was 76, called Convictions of the Princesses, there was a lot of interesting things in this chapter. A lot of interesting things. A lot of reveals. Now, unfortunately, I was pissed off, though. Because I was so certain. I was so certain about Hawk. You know, the pig. I was certain because in previous chapters, there was like certain instances where the one who originally kidnapped Elizabeth, who we believe to be Merlin, when that person was in the frame or in the scene, in the panel, Hawk wasn't. So I thought, oh shit, that means that, no, it isn't true. Because when, in this chapter, that person, who we believe to be Merlin, shows up in the same panel as Hawk. And I was like, no! It debunked my theory! But, yeah, and basically, the beginning part of this chapter, we have Hedrickson going up against Meldas, and he's basically saying it's been a long time, Sir Captain of the 7 Deadly Sins. And then we see King Arthur saying Captain of the 7 Deadly Sins, and he's like, where is Elizabeth? Basically, Meldas saying, we turn her to us now. Sorry to disappoint you, but I cannot do that. And he kind of, this was an interesting exchange of blows, I must say. It was like really fast paced and shit. I was like, yo, Meldas and Hedrickson, it seemed like, from this chapter, it seems to me like they are going to fight. It's because somebody else shows up. And it's going to be like a 2-on-2. But I believe Hedrickson's going to fight Meldas. I don't think he's going to fight Arthur. I really do believe he's going to fight Meldas. But an exchange of blows, he gets hit, and he blocks it. He goes up against him and shit. This is fucking Meldas, man. He's a G. Fucking G. And basically go to Elizabeth, and she sees Margaret. Sister, are you well? You know, I'm fine, Elizabeth. But you, Father, I've been worried about. And so they get a reunion. And then she tells her about Veronica, that she died. And says, but Elizabeth, don't keep tormenting yourself, okay? It's not what she would have wanted. She cared deeply about you. But it's strange. You're a great this fucking thing. Stupid ass shits. Anyway, but it's strange, but Margaret, we can talk later. Let's get out of this dungeon right now. And then we see the other one showing up again. And this time we get an interesting little tidbit with the person that's there. It's the one that we perceive to be Merlin. She's holding a staff. And at the end of the staff, it has this, like, claw thing. I was like, interesting. And we see her, and she's like, and then the person there is saying, but you're so cute and harmless. How did you break out of your cell? Why did you fiend? And basically saying, how can you imprison my sister? Let her go now. And basically she lets Elizabeth know that you're misunderstanding something. Margaret chose to be imprisoned. And so believe what you want, believe now, Elizabeth. I will take you to a safer location. Now, the thing about this whole setup, I'm wondering, is I wonder, are they really going to, this whole term of sacrifice? Are they really going to kill Elizabeth as a sacrifice in killing? Because we don't know what this ritual entails. Oh, we hear sacrifice, but I wonder, does that really mean that Elizabeth is going to be sacrificed and killed? I wonder about that sometimes. But anyway, we basically, Merlin, Preview Merlin, gets hit by Hawk. And he's like, yeah, great Lord Hawk. And he's like, and this is when person says, a talking pig, a pig. So this is like the first instance where you could say this person here is really Merlin. Because Merlin's sin is of gluttony. And has a very disdain to Hawk, who is a pig. And pigs is gluttony. And he's like, disappear. And basically, it disappears. And Hawk disappears to somewhere. And on the very left side of the page, you see this long, protruding horn. Now, this was stated in the manga here section of this chapter, in the comment section, that they're suggesting that is the item Bond wants to resurrect King's sister, to bring her back to life. That was the big reveal, I thought, when I thought about it. When I saw the comment, I was like, whoa, wait, that might be true. So he gets sent to that place, and the sudden knocks out Elizabeth, and then she lets her know, Merlin to Margaret, she's just unconscious. Oh, that's right. I'll grant your adorable sister's wish and open the door for you. You're free, go wherever you like. That is, if you have the courage to escape from here. So, and then this other thing that protruded me about this chapter was Margaret. Like, why is it that she doesn't leave? There are very interesting things came out in this chapter, and I was intrigued about it. So I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5, especially seeing how it was set up so well. And the rest of the chapter saying, we basically have Merlin talking to Hedrix, and have you look at it, princess, yes, but is moving her really necessary? Our enemies of the sin, just the dungeon is not enough. Do not let her fall into their hands no matter what. Of course, I'll take her to the place where no one will be able to touch her. Good. We'll proceed with the ritual immediately after eliminating the sins. And it's like, and Hendrickson's talking to her, basically saying, not the right time. No, you just need to focus on the princess. So Merlin sends the little knight, which is Gilthunder. So Gilthunder shows up. He has a little tussle with Meldos. It doesn't really lead to anything, though. And then Meldos has this conversation with King Arthur. He's like, "Thanks for having my back, kid. No, don't mention it." Which is kind of weird because Meldos he's smaller than King Arthur, and he calls King Arthur kid. I'm sorry, it messes with my mind. So, essentially, that's what we set up here. A 2-on-2, Meldos and King Arthur against Gilthunder and Hedrickson. He's basically saying, you think you can lend me a hand again? Of course, my pleasure. Hedrickson asks also Gilthunder, you need to be to Dreyfus. This man takes higher priority. And what's your name, kid? He's like, yes, sir, I'm Arthur. And basically, well, let's just save the chit-chat for later. The gathering of those whose strength knows no bounds, the earth-shattering battle begins now. And it says on the side, the ritual to sacrifice Elizabeth creeps closer. Everything will end if Meldos is defeated. And then it says for the chapter 77, sentiment towards her. So, that's pretty much what went down in this chapter. Now, I'm very curious to know about Margaret, but also where Hank Hawk is. Is really that the treasure that Bond wants? You gotta wonder. And, you know, this whole sacrifice thing, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm wondering, are they really just gonna kill her? This whole thing is so freaking stupid to me because still people are following Hendrickson. So they're okay with resurrecting the Demon Clan. I'm just like, you know. But a lot of interesting facts went out here. I wonder about that with Hawk. I wonder. Is that the item that Bond wants? Also, Margaret, what is her deal? Like she obviously, I think it's because she's like a danger to people. Or maybe it is that if she leaves, she feels, you know. So, but next week should be really good because we're going on 2-on-2 with Gil Thunder and Hendrickson. There's really nobody else left. It's just those two. And that's the truth. It's just those two. It's those two and Dreyfus. But Dreyfus has been taken care of by King, so you can't really say anything about that. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. 4.5 out of 5, like I said, for this one. We really enjoyed this one. I like how this is set up. I'm Bonkai922. I'll see you guys later. And also, I should mention, you know, the video I did. But no, only one dislike. I'm actually kind of surprised. But hey, good shit. Seven Deadly Sins. King Meldas. King Arthur. Gil Thunder. Hendrickson. This is going to be awesome. Be awesome. I hope Meldas goes after Hendrickson. I want to see him go after Hendrickson. I want to see him. And, yeah, that's going to be fucking awesome. That's going to be fucking awesome. I'll see you guys later. Peace.